and camel. You can also get milk from most of these animals too. About 850,000 some, which is about $100 US currently. To give you an idea of how much this actually isn't, I'm staying at the cheapest place in town. It's about $11 a night, but I mean that includes like free laundry, breakfast, and it is actually pretty nice. But anyways, one night here is 92,000 some, and I have 850,000 here, so it does go pretty fast. It's not like I'm just some fat cat American coming in with a huge wad of cash that nobody's seen before. Like, this is a pretty normal thing for the people of Uzbekistan. It's honestly quite obnoxious.
Oh yeah, smarotna.
This woman, she's showing me her garden at the guest house. And by the way, do you guys like these little story times? I don't always have my camera with me, and especially for the story I'm going to tell, I brought my camera, but the battery died, so I didn't have anything filmed. The main reason why I'm doing these videos is for myself when I'm like 50 years old or whatever. I'm doing it for YouTube. Plays a role, but it's secondary. So I'm going to tell the story anyways. I whip out my camera to start filming a little bit, and she goes, oh no, like, if you're going to film, I need to make myself beautiful. And she leaves, goes back to the house, and then she puts on like this evening wear, like this dress and these big high-heeled shoes. Which I thought was like a little sad. I mean, she thought she had to go make herself beautiful. Like, I think she looked great how she was, but I also found it kind of sweet how she wanted to look her best to show me her garden. Anyway, she shows me, like, you know, the animals and the food, whatever. I'm not really gonna show you like too much of the garden. I mean, you have all seen dogs and ducks, you've all seen plants grow. But what I really wanted to point out were the people. Then they say, do you want to come to Mega? And I'm like, what's Mega? And they use Google Translate, and it says like entertainment center. I don't really know what that means exactly. That's kind of ambiguous, but I said yeah, reluctantly. I mean, I honestly just wanted to stay at the house and relax and sleep. But you know, the other part of me was like, you know, what the hell is an entertainment center? You might want to just find that out, and it will be some kind of cultural experience, you know, so whatever. So 7 o'clock rolls around, and we meet up at the car. The woman's put her evening wear on, the guy kind of put a nice shirt on, and then we're with their kid. And we're driving, and we finally get to Mega, and it's this big, like, multi-story building. And out front, it's kind of a similar scene to what I showed you in Kazakhstan, like all the light-up cars and kids running everywhere, like a big baby boom jamboree. And we walk into Mega, and it is just a grocery store. With aisles, fluorescent lights, food stacked in little pyramids, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're going grocery shopping, that's fine. And we walk through the produce section, and I find some like apricots or whatever, and I start putting them in a bag, and they go, no, and they grab my hand and put it to the side, and they'd say, we have food at the guest house, you don't need to buy food. And I'm like, all right, well, I mean, we're at a grocery store, but okay, and I didn't want to buy those. And then they grab my hand and they pull me through all the different aisles, and they show me like the aisles, and then they kind of disappear, and I find them, and they're just standing by the butcher, like looking at all the meat. They're picking up things and putting them down, but nobody's like buying anything. And I say, like, did you need me to buy something, or are you guys gonna buy something? And they go, no, we have food at the guest house. And I'm like, what do you want from me? Like, what am I supposed to do? And then somebody else grabs my hand and takes me to another aisle and shows me just nothing. So that was kind of frustrating. And then all of a sudden they take me up to the second floor, and it's just like stores. I mean, there's like a shoe store, a women's clothing store, a men's clothing store. And then they take me to these massage chairs. You know, like those hokey massage chairs you'll see in airports and shopping malls and things like that. Yeah, so they sit me down in the massage chair, the kid sits in one, they put in like 1,000 som into the readers, And then we just sit there in the massage chairs, and the dad and mom are watching me, and they're like, "Is it nice? Do you like it? Very good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's cool. It's a freaking massage chair." And then a line starts to form of a bunch of other locals waiting for us to get out of the massage chair so they can have a turn. And it wasn't until I was sitting in that massage chair that I finally realized what the hell is going on. They didn't take me here to show me anything specific. They didn't take me here to like do anything specifically. They went through all this effort and got all dressed up and drove to this location just to show me the store. Just to show me like the grocery store. A grocery store that I would say is a little bit below average than what you would, find in the States. I mean, it was clean, but it was pretty small. But to them, man, this was this brand new fancy establishment that was built recently within their developing country. And this is Nukus, this is the capital of the poorest region in Uzbekistan. After I realized this, it went from a very confusing and frustrating experience to a super humbling experience. Then they take me to the top floor, and it's like some more baby boom jamboree. There's it's like a Chuck E. Cheese basically, and they take me to the little pizza stand, and I buy myself a pizza, and it's god awful. Like again, I'm having another Central Asian pizza. It tastes worse than any freezer pizza you've ever had. And they're like, "You like it? Like America pizza?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's good. It's whatever. It tastes like America. It tastes like home." And then we jump into the car, and we drive back to the guest house, and the mom and son are singing all these different Russian and Kazakhstan songs in the car. Now, if I were to have walked into Mega just on my own, I probably wouldn't have thought much of it. I would have thought, okay, yeah, this is a new building. It's atypical of the surrounding region, but whatever. But having a family get dressed up and make it an event to take me to Mega to show me that place made me see it in a vastly different light. I've seen the poorest of the poor out here. I've seen it in Guatemala as well, but it's one thing seeing it, and it's another thing kind of experiencing it. So if anybody in these regions wants to take you on some kind of excursion, however mundane it might sound, just go along for the ride. I mean, you never know what you're actually going to get out of it. This is Aslan, and he's the son of the owner of the hotel I'm staying at, and he wanted to go for a bike ride, so he took me to this amusement park that's right by the hotel. XXX Foundation, but it's in Russian. Standing here on just a typical corner in Nukus. It's really hard to film stuff in these cities because there's really not much to look at. They have the general city square that I could stand on, but that's not very representative of the actual city that I'm in. But it's definitely the greenest place I've seen in Central Asia so far. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start filming more. It's just really hard to film stuff when you're super blazing hot and you're just racing the sun trying to get to the next place. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna hit the road now. This is the sketchiest bridge I've ever been on. Yeah, I'll be chilling here for a while for sure. I ordered a salad and they gave me a tomato. It's been really hard. I asked them how much it is for the food that I ordered. 1 kilogram of fish, 2 beers, and bread. And it's taken them a full 15 minutes to calculate, delegate, discuss amongst each other how much to charge the tourist for these 3 items. Oh, and how can I forget the 1 tomato? Yeah, that's literally taking 15 minutes to calculate the price. Сколько? Сколько это?
Сколько это? $10.
10 сум.
$10.
$10? Нет. $10.
Yes.
No way. Это рыба.
Рыба.
Хлеб дешево. Помидор дешево. Пиво дешево. Нет $10.
Сколько? Ливр? 10 долларов.
75.
Yeah.
75.
75? 75? Yeah, şimdi müzik arasında müzik
Oui, почему?
Туристический Dina, да. Ridiculous, there's no subtlety. Дорогой. There's no way it's $10. I've eaten way more food than this, about like 3 times the amount of food, and it's been $5. And they want to charge me $10 for like a pittance of food. There's no fucking way. It says I've eaten 4 times the amount for less than $10. You can't cheat tourists. It's not morally correct. So I threw a 42,000 som on the table, which is about $5, and this old man just comes out of the middle of nowhere. He reads the text that I said and he nods his head in agreement, and he even gives me back like 200 som.
Okay, let's show.
So, oh my god, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, cool. And my wallet, shit, thank you. Yeah. So, everything is so contradicting and nothing is black and white. But fuck, they came back and gave me my wallet and my water bottle. Really makes you conflicted on what to think about the whole situation. You learn a lot out here cycling through the vast desert landscape of Central Asia. Still don't know exactly what it is that I've learned, but I definitely learned something. I'm sure it'll all come together when I get back.